Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your timeless reading. Let's see what messages want to come through for you. Be sure to check out the description box down below for some journal prompts that I'll leave you based on this reading. Let's pull some oracle cards first to get the theme, and then we'll jump into tarot. As I've been sitting with your energy here for just a few minutes, I'm picking up on a lot of different things. I'm really curious to see what the cards have to say, because your energy right now just feels fascinating. I'm just going to leave it at that. There's some really deep, powerful, like philosophical questions that are popping to mind right now. I feel like the earth is moving under your feet, and there's some kind of really profound shift happening. So let's get the oracle cards. What's the theme of this reading for Cancer, please? What is the theme or the main message of this reading for the collective of Cancer? Number 10, follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you. Number 19, who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. Number 16, a moment's regret. Nostalgia, idealizing the past, and fearing that you've made a mistake. I don't think I've ever pulled this card. I don't think ever for myself or others in the entire time I've owned this deck, and I use this deck constantly. And number 7, investigate. Look closely, ask questions, and think before acting. And I'll pull one more, but I'm not going to look at it yet. Okay. Okay, so yeah, the earth is moving under your feet. There is a massive shift happening right now. It's so big. It's almost hard to grasp. This is a shift that is it's not something that's happening overnight. It's happening over, I'm hearing, weeks. And you know this on some level. You know, even if unconsciously, you know that this shift is happening. Lots of releasing, lots of death and letting go, making space for what is coming, trying to familiarize yourself with what is potentially coming, trying to navigate who the heck you are now, or who you are becoming. You're trying to like grasp who you might become on the other side of this shift. And because so much is ending and releasing, I think that's bringing up quite a bit of reflection on the past. You're thinking about what you may have done differently. You are thinking about potentially things that you regret, hard lessons that you've learned. But what I was picking up on before I started filming was also this invitation from Spirit for you to really practice being in witness consciousness right now. Like, observe. Be the observer. Try not to get so caught up in the chaos or the confusion of this transitional moment this is your opportunity to practice being the observer, the divine observer. And that's exactly what's coming through number 7, investigate. Look closely, ask questions, think before acting. Just watch. Like, let it unfold. Because this feels like a Wheel of Fortune moment to me. And we're going to pull tarot in just a second. Maybe the Wheel of Fortune will come out, but it feels like that kind of bigness. And the Wheel of Fortune, you know, it indicates that this shift is almost destined in a way. It is fated in a way, and it is so much bigger than you. It's not something that you have any control over. It's something that you've got to ride the wave in a sense. And the most effective thing that you can do is to just ride the wave, surrender to the transition, and observe very closely, because there's so much to learn from just watching how all of these puzzle pieces start unlocking and disintegrating and rearranging, and it's just a lot. Okay, let's turn over this other one. Number 26, it's always tea time. Eternity, endless moments, and repetition. If there is something that you keep reliving, it's because you haven't learned all that you need to from it. Okay. That's like a super frustrating thing to hear. I totally get it, but that is so clearly what's coming through this card. Like, there's this aspect of your consciousness that's coming through that's asking, when the heck is this going to be over? When is this going to end? When is this cycle going to end? I am sick of reliving things, maybe physically or at least in your head. And there's this impatience. But this is why, but there's something that you're not seeing or understanding deeply enough. And that's why life wants you to be the divine observer, the divine witness, so that you can unlock a new layer of understanding relative to something you keep reliving, a pattern or a thought that is perpetuated in your life. Man, okay. This is big stuff. Let's go into tarot, because I could just keep on rambling. I'm using the Aquarian Tarot for you today. All right, show me Cancer's energy right now. Just show me Cancer, please. The collective of Cancer, thank you. Yes, the Fool. Yep. You're setting out at the start, at the beginning of a new cycle. You're setting out on, I'm hearing, the adventure of a lifetime. You're beginning again. You are beginning anew. And the Fool is often associated with this kind of very jovial, buoyant, childishness almost. But I don't feel that. I feel this anchored resolve coming from you. Like, it's almost like you just have so much awareness of yourself or the cycle that you're in. So it's almost like, rather than yay, a brand new start, there's this kind of like, here we go again. Okay, here we go, you know. What is the primary energy, what is the primary archetypal energy that Cancer's moving through right now? Please be the Wheel of Fortune. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine if it's not, but that would be amazing. What is the primary archetypal experience that Cancer's moving through right now? I just heard 4 of something. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. Ooh. I love how she's behind him, facing him. Okay, so all of this, whatever this shift is, I feel like for some of you, there might be Tower card moments happening, or they just did, or they're going to. You know, endings have to happen in order for beginnings to happen. So all of this rearranging that's happening, it's relative to your sense of security. It's somehow related to your sense of security, and your capacity to feel supported in the physical dimension. You know, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if whatever this shift that you're going through, I wouldn't be surprised if it's impacting every single area of your life. But considering that we've got the Queen of Pentacles here, this is like, I would say is it the locus? I think that's the word. Like the center point, the core of it has to do with the Suit of Pentacles, which is earth, practical, money, job, finances, physical health, practical stuff. Okay. Okay. So, okay, what's the primary challenge? I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the primary challenge for Cancer right now? What's the primary challenge that Cancer is facing right now? There's that 4. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. King of Pentacles. Ah. Oh. So now you have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles. So much energy. So much Pentacles energy. Holy moly. And I feel like one more. 9 of Cups. Hang on. Okay, this is very specific, but this is what I'm getting. There's an old structure that needs to completely, I'm hearing disintegrate more than even collapse. I'm hearing disintegrate. Something, it actually makes me feel a little bit nauseous, like I really don't like this. It is, the challenge is for you to find joy and emotional fulfillment and joy while still carrying the weight of the past. And the past is some kind of old structure. This could be an old business, an old career, an old way of making money, an old habit or routine that you used to have, something you used to be very identified with that may very well have involved other people that you were quite close to. Um, there's just it's like the structure that used to serve you has become rigid and heavy, and it's just a burden now. And so there's not enough room in your field to be in a state of joy and pleasure, because this is just like a block. It's blocking you off. Now it's interesting though that the what you're moving through is the Queen of Pentacles, which is much more so about receptivity, that divine feminine abundance, receiving security and abundance rather than actively creating it in a more masculine way. So I wonder, if you resonate with it, then it's for you, and if not, this is totally fine. It's totally fine. But I wonder, maybe what the next phase of this journey for you, maybe it's going to be about learning how to receive security rather than making it, and stepping into that divine witness, divine observer embodiment is certainly a step in the right direction, towards feminine wisdom, the ability to just lean back and witness. That's profound. I just saw 1717. Okay, let's wrap it up with some advice. So, other than being in witness consciousness, what's the advice here for Cancer? And the question also arose within me before I started recording. How do you get to a place where you can make decisions out of joy rather than out of fear or pain? Because so often in life, the impetus for us to choose something new is because we're in pain or we're in fear. And that can be its own kind of like addictive suffering cycle in a way. Having a real like growth mindset is about choosing change often before you're uncomfortable or in pain. Choosing change when technically you don't have to, right? That's a real growth mindset. I don't know, that maybe somebody out there will resonate with that, but that did occur to me, and I'm just connecting it with this 9 of Cups, like choosing happiness. I don't know. Okay, what's the advice? Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Oh my goodness. 6 of Swords. Yeah. Ace of Cups. Boom. So you've got 3 9s now. So 999 is coming through. In order to manifest, let's just say manifest, whether you think of it in terms of receiving or actively creating, we'll just use the blanket statement manifest. In order to manifest abundance and security for yourself, a really beautiful, good, secure life for yourself, you've got to move beyond this holding pattern of suffering. There's a holding pattern here. And that's, oh my gosh, and that's connecting back to it's always tea time. Right? Remember? You're like, when is this pattern going to end? I'm sick of reliving this. But the Nine of Wands is saying you're doing it to yourself. And you're gonna keep doing it to yourself until you learn something more from it. So what is the holding pattern that you're in, and why are you keeping yourself there? How does it benefit you? As soon as you choose to I'm just hearing wake up to the holding, wake up to why you are keeping yourself in the holding pattern. Okay, you'll be able to move on from it. It's like when you wake up to the fact that you're choosing the holding pattern and why, that's the moment that you can choose to exit it. And you will. And on the other side of that is the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning. It's pure potential energy, the potential to experience the deepest, most profound kind of love you've ever known, inside and out. That's that moment that you'll actually be able to access the potential to feel joy and pleasure now, because you've relinquished the grip you have on this holding pattern where you're not letting go of whatever this is. You know, I hope that this is all making sense. Okay. Whoa. Hopefully this message reaches whoever it's meant to. Be sure to check out the description box for those journal prompts if you want to take your introspection a layer deeper. Leave any questions or comments down below. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you in the next reading.